Yo, 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 and welcome to another edition, Little Bro Vapes. Or what can I say? Thank you very much to all my new subscribers and the old ones. Well, what's Little Bro been vaping on today? It's another hardware review, people. And it's going to be a bit of a section. It's going to be a section for the Rev mods. Now, I first spoke to Aftab from Rev Mods in June of this year. Now, a lot of the reviewers got sent out the beta versions of these, which is the Rev Sport, the Rev Nitro, and also the Rev GTS. And he was going to send me out the beta versions as well. But we got talking, he said, look, they're actually going to be, they are ready to come out to go into the shops. So I'll send you the actual mods yourself. I went, no problem. Carried on talking to him. He then said to me that he was releasing these at the expo. He says, why don't you just come and pick them up at the expo? And that's what I did. I stopped by on the Friday, and the stand were absolutely jam-packed. From the beginning we went in there. It's the B2B day. Absolutely jam-packed. I then went late on the Friday, and he gave me all three to review. So thank you very much. Now, what I wanted to do is I really wanted to give these a good test, each one of them, because there was some trouble with some of the beta versions of them. And a lot of the reviewers told people about that in the reviews that they did. So I wanted to see if all these bits have been ironed out. So we're going to find that out now. So we're going to be starting off on the Rev Sport. We'll do our normal thing. We'll do the unboxing. We'll have a look at the mod, and then we'll do the pros, the cons, and the bits that we've missed. So let's get straight on with it. As you can see on the front of the box, it tells you that it is the Rev Sport. It's a 101 watt mod. 101 instead of 100 watt. It's got a picture of your Rev mod on there, and it tells you it's Rev full throttle. And if you haven't guessed, it's got a vape theme and also a car theme to it. It's the top gear of vaping. If you have a little look on the side, it tells you that it's got 3 sections of interchangeable grills. Now, at the top of the mod, you can just clip it off and you can change it. There's different styles of it, and you can just clip it back on again. It also tells you that it's got a user-friendly interactive menu, and it's customizable displays, colours and themes. It also tells you that it's the Rev again at the bottom. If we go on the other side, it tells you that it shows you all the colours that you can change your screen. We'll talk about that in a little while. It's customizable colours, and it tells you that it's sophistication, intelligence and perfection. And again, it tells you it's a Rev mods. Now, if you have a little look at the back, it tells you that it's the Rev Sport. It also tells you that it's 100 watt mod. It tells you that it's the Red Edition. Now, what you'll find on these actual boxes itself, whatever colour you've got, it'll be the same colour on the box itself. So it tells you the contents of the pack. You've got your Rev Sport, you've got a USB charger, 2 additional grills, and the keyring. Now, they put a keyring in all their mods as well. We'll show you that. Specifications, it tells you the mode, power, temp control, etc. You got your battery capacity, which is a big 4,200 Mah Lipo Battery, and it's an internal one. We'll get into that. It tells you your wattage, your resistance range, your voltage range, and it also then tells you don't vape in a bin, all your kite marks, etc. And that's about it. So that's the front of the box, and the back and the sides. Again, I really do like the way they've done these. They look really, really nice. You've got your Rev mod logo on there, and again, it's on the back. And if we just open it up, you have got your manuals in there. Now, you've got your warranty card, and you have got your Rev Sport manual, all in colour. Now, this tells you all about your dashboards, about all the options that you've got, and all about the menu. So make sure you read this. It's got everything in there for you. We'll talk about that again a little bit later on. And then if we just have a little look, you have got your Rev mod with the keyring and your Rev mod Sport. And then if we have a little look underneath again, you have got your 2 interchangeable plates that can change on the mod itself. So that's basically the unboxing. Right then, let's get on to the mod itself. It's not a bad looking mod at all. As you can see on the top, where it says Rev mod, you can see there's a grill. There is where it's interchangeable. You can pull that off and then fit the actual other grills on there. A little bit of a gimmick. And then underneath you can see you've got your big screen there. And it is pretty big for the size of the mod. And it's not overly weighty for what you've got on it. Then if you have a little look at the bottom, there is nothing there on the bottom. Have a little look on the side, you've got 2 grills, which is your venting. And then if we go to the other side, you've got your buttons, you've got your fire button at the top, you've got your up and down buttons, then you've got your multi-purpose button and your charging port. Well, it's not it's your charging port. And also the multi-use button can change the colours of actually on your screen, which we'll show you, and also how to get into your menus. And then on the back, it just shows you that it is RevMod. So that is the mod itself. Now, to get into it, it's 5 clicks on. And then you'll see that it says a basic user, advanced user. So we'll go into the basic one. As you can see on the front of the screen, it tells you that you've got like a rev counter that goes up. And then you've got 80 watts. You've got the puff counter. You've also got your voltage and ampage. You've also got what ohms it is and your battery indicator. Now, if you hold the button that changes your colours on your screen, now you can change all your colours on there, as you can see. If you hold that in and the fire button, you will come to your menu. Now, we are in the basic menu, and as you can see on the top, it tells you colour mode, it tells you dashboard, display mode, brightness, time settings, factory reset, and turn off. Now, at the bottom where it says turn off, that's where you turn your mod off. Your colour mode changes the colour of the outside of the screen. Your dashboard is where you can change the way it looks on your dashboard. You can have different revs up there. You've got your display mode, which tells you how many seconds the actual menu is going to stay on. Brightness, time setting, because this has a clock on it as well. And then you've got your factory reset and your turn off. So if we turn that off, it tells you yes and no. Obviously, you want to go to your yes. We press that. So again, 5 clicks on. It'll come up Rev Sport, and then again, like it says, basic user or advanced. We'll go to the advanced now. Again, you're holding your multi-purpose button at the bottom, and then your fire button. It comes up with, you've got your power and temperature control, you've got your bypass, your preheat, your color mode, your dashboard, display mode, brightness, time settings, factory reset, and turn off. Again, if you want to come out of this menu, just hold your multi-purpose button in again and the fire button, and it takes you straight back out of there. So that is basically the menus, and they are quite simple to what they actually are. And also the manual will tell you all about it as well. To lock the device, it is 3 clicks. 3 clicks on, it'll say red locked, and then you do 3 clicks again, and it'll come up unlock and green. So that's basically the mod itself. So I'll tell you what, let's do the pros, the cons, and the bits that we've missed, because you know I always miss something. So the pros, the cons, and the bits we've missed. Always miss something, and this is a pretty biggie. It's a 4,200 Mah Lipo battery built in. That was a bit of a biggie to miss out. We'll talk about that in a second. Also, your USB charging cable is underneath the box. If you just look above my shoulder, it will show you everything that you get in the kit. Right then, let's talk about the pros and the cons. And we're not going to do pros then cons. We're just going to talk about the mod itself. It's a good looking thing, and it is really well made. There is a bit of a weight to it, but not too much for what you're actually getting with a 4,200 mAh battery. And the biggest thing about all these Rev mods that I really do like is the options that you get with it. And I'm a big options fan. If you're getting something that's just bog standard and it doesn't give you any options, I'm not really into it. But these give you lots of options. From the way it looks to the way it performs. It's also for a basic user and an advanced user as well. So let's just have a little look at the front of it. You've got a nice HD screen on there. I can see it perfectly well. Maybe some people with bad eyes who wear glasses might not be able to quite see the ohms or the voltage, etc. And obviously the battery indicators on there as well. I personally can see it okay. The interchangeable tops, it's a bit gimmicky, isn't it? It's not really for me, but maybe some people quite like it. Just show you there. As you can see on top, you've got where the grillage is. If you take that off, just like that, there's like a little magnet. And also underneath there is your reset button as well to reset your mod. So what you do is you can see there's a little lip at the end of that. You just push that in there and it clicks on. You have 2 more of these as well, as you can see. So yeah, you can change it all around. You can also change the colours. I like the orange one of it. It should be red, but it looks orange to me. And also the blue one. Looks really nice. Now, it's got a multi-purpose button at the bottom, the one that changes your actual colour of your screen. So when you press that, it takes you into your menu. Now you've got a basic menu for a basic user, and you've got your advanced menu. Now your basic user one just gives you basically the colour mode, which is obviously you can change the colour of the outside. The dashboard, you can change the different type of dashboards you've got. Display mode, how many seconds it lasts, and then you've got the brightness, time settings, because it's got a clock on it as well, and your factory reset, and then that's how you turn your mod off. So that's basic for a basic user, and that is just the wattage mode. So there's nothing else but just your wattage mode on there, so you can't mess anything up. And that's just simple up and downs from 5 watts all the way up to 101 watts. So then if you go into the advanced user, it shows you that it is power and TCR mode, which is temperature control. You've also got your bypass, your preheat, and then it goes back into the same menu as the basics, which is the colour mode, dashboard, display, brightness, time setting, and factory reset. So you've got, if you're an advanced user and you like your curves, or you're into your temperature control, or if you want to change it to stainless steel to titanium, whichever you want to do, you've got that. So you've got a set for the basic user and you've got a set for the advanced user, and it's a very simple menu to use. So all in all, you're getting a lot for the basic user and the advanced user. Options. So not only are you getting the display options of the way it looks, you're also getting the menu options. Now let's talk about the battery. 4,200 mAh battery, and it's a built-in LiPo. So if, again, as a basic user, you don't want to be messing around with the batteries and recharging them. You've got a really good battery life on this, and it does last quite a while as well. How does it perform itself? It performs really well. You're getting the power straight away. It's 101 watts, and you're getting this power straight away. Saying that as I did it. Helps if you turn it on. And it's there instantly. I've had it roughly around about 70 to 80 watts. You're getting everything you want from this mod, and I do like the way it looks as well. So let's break this down. What you're getting is you're getting lots of options from the way it looks to the way it performs. You're also getting for a basic user to an advanced user. It looks good. It is well made. It's not janky. I did mess up a little bit about the charging. It is your charging port and also your firmware upgrade. So all in all, what do I reckon to this mod? I really do like it. I really do like it. I like the way it feels in my hand. I like the way it performs, and I like what it gives me. So big thumbs up from Little Bro. So all the details for Rev Mods will be down in the descriptions. You can find me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. If you've liked the video, make sure you like, subscribe, and share. The subscribe button's just in the corner. Give it a little press to get me to that new magic number. And there's one last thing to say, people. Keep them juices flowing.